In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get your Shopify Admin API access token. Start by logging into your Shopify admin. Once you're inside the admin area, look down to the bottom left corner of the sidebar and click Settings. This opens the main settings area for your store. In the menu on the left side of the settings page, click Apps. After that loads, you should be on the Apps and Sales Channels page, where your installed apps are listed. Now move to the top area of this page and click Develop Apps. On the next screen, click Build Apps in Dev Dashboard. Shopify opens the developer dashboard in a new browser tab. This is the newer 2026 interface, and this is where custom app creation happens now. In the developer dashboard, click Create App. A form will appear asking for the app name. Click into the name field and type My API Token. Say the words as you enter them if you're following along on screen. Type My, then a space, then API, then another space, then token. Once the name is entered, click Create. Shopify creates the app and takes you straight to the app overview page. From here, you need to configure the access scopes. In the app's configuration area, find the section called Access Scopes. Click into that section, then click the button or link to start selecting scopes. A search area should appear so you can find the permissions you want to add. Click into the search field for scopes and type read_products if that is how Shopify displays it visually, or simply search for read products in the list. When you see read_products, select it. Then go back to the search field and enter write_products, or search for write products. When write_products appears, select that as well. These scopes control what the app is allowed to read and write in your store's product data. After both scopes are selected, click Done or click Save, depending on which label appears in your version of the interface. Next, you need to release the app version so the configuration becomes deployable. Look for the button that says Release, or the option that says Create Version. Click it once. If Shopify asks you to confirm, click Release again in the confirmation prompt. This publishes the current app setup with the scopes you just selected, which is required before the app can be installed on the store. Once the version has been released, stay inside the developer dashboard and go to the left sidebar for your app. Click Settings. This opens the App Settings page. On this page, find the section labeled App Credentials, or in some stores it may appear as Client Credentials. This is where Shopify shows the values connected to your app. In the Credentials section, locate the client ID. Use the Copy button next to it, or highlight the value and copy it manually. Paste it somewhere temporary, such as a text editor, so you have it available. Then find the client's secret. If the secret is hidden, click the Reveal button first. After the value is visible, click the Copy button next to it, or copy it manually, and paste it into that same temporary place as well. At this point, your Admin API access token is ready to use. When you make requests to your Shopify store through the Admin API, include the token in the header named X Shopify Access Token. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. To quickly review the final location where you finished this process, you're in the App Settings area inside the Developer Dashboard, and the values you need are inside App Credentials or Client Credentials. The key actions are copying the client ID, revealing the client secret, and copying that too. Those are the pieces shown in the final stage of the setup. Everything in this flow happens in order, first from Shopify Admin into Settings and Apps, then into Develop Apps, then Build Apps in Dev Dashboard, then Create App, then naming the app My API Token, then selecting the read_products and write_products scopes, then releasing the version, and finally opening settings to access the credentials section. Once those values are copied, the setup shown here is complete.